I don't have to provide like any documentation I'm related, right?
No.
If a kid needs an abortion, can you guys help them with that during the school hours?
Yeah, we can help. Planned Parenthood can help like transportation-wise, and help them like do it within school hours so their parents won't find out.
We had 13-year-old girls come into our facility, and a 13-year-old girl, they really don't understand abortion, and they were always really confused.
How does she qualify without her parents' information?
We have a lot of plans that the government gives us.
So do you know people that Planned Parenthood has helped transport out of the state?
Some of our patients.
They knew every judge, and they had a relationship with every judge that would rubber stamp the consent for this minor to get an abortion.
They gotta just kind of go through a whole process to get like a bypass of the courts if we don't want parents involved.
Planned Parenthood's business model involves young women having 3 abortions by the time they're 30 years old.
In this Project Veritas investigative report, a journalist met with healthcare workers at various clinics in Texas, as well as Planned Parenthood employees in California and Kansas.
Remember that obviously in the state of Texas, it's illegal. They would give her information on if she wanted an abortion and stuff like that, they would give her information.
Despite abortion being illegal in Texas, our findings revealed that clinics throughout the state collaborate with Planned Parenthood to aid in transporting patients, including minors, across state lines to obtain abortions.
Oh, she has to travel out of state.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't do that at such a young age.
Yeah.
Do you know of any organization or anything?
Planned Parenthood.
Do they help transport?
They would, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
On undercover camera, the journalist also documented a conversation with a Planned Parenthood managing director in Kansas, Emily. She confirmed the procedures involved in facilitating abortions for minors from different states.
Do you get a lot of out-of-states coming?
All the time. Really? We mostly see Texas and Oklahoma patients here. If you gotta go further, you gotta go to Illinois, you gotta go to Colorado. I think the latest one is Washington, D.C. And we do help people get to these places.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Even minors. That's so great. So do you know people that Planned Parenthood has helped transport out of the state?
Some of our patients.
Really?
Yeah.
This clip just shows that Planned Parenthood is the known abortion provider.
During our investigation, we interviewed Abby Johnson, a former director at a Texas Planned Parenthood who made headlines in 2009 when she walked away from her lucrative 8-year career and became outspoken about what she witnessed at America's largest abortion provider. She penned a memoir entitled Unplanned, which was made into a movie of the same title. Abby reviewed our footage and provided her perspective based on her firsthand experience.
Whether it's shady or whether it's not, it's fine. Just send them to Planned Parenthood. Whether she's a minor, whether she's not, whether she needs to cross state lines, whether she needs it funded, she doesn't have money, whatever it is, Planned Parenthood will handle it. And that's what Planned Parenthood's, that's what they're known for.
And so the provider can talk to her without the parents being here, right?
Yes. So, yeah, that's the first thing she needs to do is schedule an appointment.
It's nice that she can come in here for appointments without consent, correct?
Now,
13.
Let me make sure. Yes, she can come without parents.
Oh, great.
You
Great.
can come with her.
I can come with her?
Yes.
That's so wonderful. So as long as I come with her and have cash.
You don't really have to have cash.
How does she qualify without her parents' information being on
So we
there?
have a lot of plans that the government give us.
I'm sorry?
We have a lot of plans that the government give us.
The government gives
Depends
plans.
on what she qualifies for and how they'll use it. But that will be with financial. We'll be able to give you more details of financial
Right.
department.
Taxpayer dollars in many states, it's not meant to fund abortion. We know it's happening. We know that this money is crossing state lines. We know that it's going to fund abortions in other states.
They'll be able to give details for which plan that she qualifies for based upon her being underage.
Underage and yeah. Bring as much information as she can.
Great.
Picture ID.
Picture ID,
From
yep.
school.
Yeah, totally. I don't have to provide like any documentation I'm related, right?
No.
We know that they're being told, oh, no problem. You can have an abortion. Here's how you do it. Here's step by step. I know exactly what's happening because this is what we were trained to do at Planned Parenthood.
So we can't do anything today, but this is kind of like the whole spiel for it. So what she can do is get a judicial bypass.
A judicial bypass is a legal process that allows a minor to petition the court to obtain an abortion without parental involvement or consent.
There's a specific organization, is a coaching organization for minor girls. And so if a minor girl came to us and said, I need to have an abortion and I don't want my parents to know about it, no problem. We would put them in contact. They knew every judge and they had a relationship with every judge that would rubber stamp the consent for this minor to get an abortion.
And you can call this number right here, and they'll be the ones to kind of direct you, because they'll have to meet with the attorney first.
I have to get an attorney.
No, it's free. They have to meet with this attorney. She's
okay.
the clerk for the district court. This is what they're all gonna, they gotta just kind of go through a whole process to get like a bypass of the courts if we don't want parents involved.
How long will this process take?
It shouldn't take too long, because even on here it tells you like these are required, like they're required to make these a priority.
They would coach them. They would give the girls a script that she would need to read to the judge. Now this is all done via Zoom. So she never has to stand in front of a judge, nothing like that. It's all done via webcam. So she's in front of a judge via webcam, but she's reading a script saying, my parents are going to kick me out if I don't get this abortion. That may or may not be true. Every girl says the exact same thing in front of probably the exact same judge. And the judge says, okay, sounds good. Stamps it, you can have the abortion. The nurse or the counselor takes her out of school, takes her out of the class, drives her to the abortion clinic. She lays on that table. She has this surgical procedure. Hopefully, she makes it through okay. Gets up, goes into recovery. That nurse or that school counselor takes her back to school, lays on the nurse's table. Mom picks her up at 3:30. She gets in the car, she goes home. She has no idea what's happened. Now, this is happening every day. Every single day, this is happening in our public school system. And this is happening all across the country. What's scary though is in many states, like New York, states like California, all of the most of the states up in the Northeast, Oregon, Washington State, they don't even have to have that rubber stamp, because a girl at 13 years old doesn't have to have a judicial bypass.